Okay, here we go. Hello, welcome, what's up? If you don't know me, my name is Mint. I am many things, but one of those things is a fashion designer. And today we're going to do a little bit of designing, sort of on the fly. We're going to come up with different ideas here. And yeah, we're just going to give it a little go and see what we come up with, see what we like. Yeah. So I'm going to start by, I think, showing you guys something that I've got currently. So this is a dress. It's sort of a dress. It's two pieces that I'm working on currently. That it's got a sweetheart neckline right here that goes down to an arm scythe right there, and then it has some lovely princess seams down the front here like this. Here is my edge of the garment, flares out a little bit in the waist, goes down to a point, again flares out a bit in the waist, goes nice and delicately in, or sorry, flares out at the hips, goes nice and delicately in at the waist. And then we have this lovely skirt, which definitely needs some hemming here. As you can see, all the weird angles going on with the skirt here. It needs to be hemmed a little bit more accurately, but it actually has two open areas right here and here, and those are going to be laced up like so. So that you don't have to have a zipper or buttons or any elastic for a closure. You just have this nice situation here. So yeah, that is what we've got for our sort of current idea that we have going on. Let me sort of see if I can fit this onto this model. So that's what we've got going on right now. So we are going to come up with a few other things to do as well here. Sort of see what everything looks like, and yeah, that's our situation that we've got going on. So I'm big into doing like a corset and a skirt, basically. So I would love to do something a little more maybe out of my comfort zone. I'm trying to think. Let me look on like Pinterest a little bit and see if I find anything that's like particularly catching my eye. Pinterest, fashion, design, dresses. I would love to find something that is not AI, but apparently that is too big of an ask. My biggest problem is I love a huge skirt. If I'm gonna do a dress, I want to do a big ol' skirt, and that just uses a lot of fabric, and that's tough. This could be fun. Something made out of like a bunch of scraps could be interesting. I'm liking a lot of layers on here. Let me think. I'm thinking for a skirt, go nice and cinched at the waist, and then like really poof her out like this. Give her a good poof. Something like this. And then maybe a layer that's a little more sort of uneven almost, where it goes up in the front. Very like is this crazy? This might be crazy. Then finish down here. That was like that looked that was like a lot. Let's think about it though. That's our skirt, and then we do princess seams again. Honestly, we could do basically the same bodice, but just a little more boning in there. Actually, no, that's not what I'm gonna do. I think let's go crazy. Let's like bone it properly, I think. And go for a more sort of structured look. That's gonna be boning. Should be boning right down the middle. Over the bust. Very much like a sort of stay situation. You know, less like a corset, more like a set of stays. Is that crazy? I feel like that could be interesting. And I do have, you know, I have some really pretty sort of tan fabric that I have been meaning to use. We go tan for the skirt, and then maybe a nice, like, deep chocolatey brown for the bodice. Is that weird? And then we do, like, maybe we do bias binding on the bottom of each layer, so it's got a little of that dark brown. But I like the idea of the sort of the top of it being very structured and the bottom being really not structured at all. And then we could do a cute little, like a little flounce sleeve. Just something cute. Okay. That's fun. It's very, I don't know how to describe it, but it's very, old-fashioned. But it's kind of fun. So we'll put that as one option. What's next? Let's do maybe like a little romper. A little romper could be fun. Definitely need a seam in the waist of some kind. And then I'm envisioning sort of little frilly sort of gathered edges, maybe. Little frilly gathered edges. And then we do like a second layer of that. And it's like a double tiered short. Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing, but I kind of like the idea of it. And this seam goes up here. And then, of course, we need to have pockets. Gotta have pockets. And then we do, what do we want to do for the top part? Maybe we do a sort of like a square neckline, kinda. Bring that in a little bit. Go for a square neckline. And then have little frills at the neckline. And then maybe this has princess seams. Ooh, hear me out. Princess seams that go into pocket. They go into pocket. This is kind of fun. I'm kind of liking this. Okay. Do we want to do a little on the arm size too? It's kind of fun, right? What fabric do I have that I can make this out of? I could have sworn. There it is. Okay. I was like, I could have sworn I took a picture of all my fabric. Maybe we'll do a nice deep blue. Because I have a nice sort of navy blue that has sort of white patterns on it. Add some sort of white. Ooh, that's too much. Some white in the frills. And then it's got sort of this white pattern that goes along it. This. Yeah. It could be a cute little pair of rompers. I'm gonna move my hat backwards because you can't see me at all. I'm just sitting here covering my own face with a little ghost hat. Okay. This is the current idea. Yeah. So we've got this. Let me put this in a group. We got this. And we got this. Two very different designs. Very, very different. But both fun. I'm really liking the idea of this romper. I think this could be really cute. think that could be fun. Okay, let me leave the romper up so that she's not naked. Okay. What was I doing? I was looking up inspiration. Okay. Do a little, like, shirt dress. Maybe something with a little, like, slit that goes like this. It's got kind of a train that comes in the back there. Comes in. It's got a classic collar. She's got buttons down the front. Maybe little pockets here. A nice tailored sleeve. Then we also make a cute, like, underbust corset to go on top. We have a cute little shirt. Probably do just a simple, nice, like, white shirt. Ooh, hear me out, hear me out. Okay? We do white shirt. Are you listening? Are you hearing me out? Are you hearing me out? White shirt and red corset. Are you hearing me out? I think it's a fun idea. I just think it could be neat. I think it could be neat. Okay. So, we've got our tailored shirt dress, we've got our fun colored romper, and we've got our ball gown. It's a ball gown. This is what they all look like together. Totally cool and normal. I think I want to come up with 4 designs today. What else? You know what I do actually really want to do, and do correctly? I really want to make some cute little wrap pants. Wrong pencil. I have made wrap pants before, but I wasn't really putting a lot of effort in, so I didn't make them very well. But like a wrap pant with like a gathered ruffle on the edges, I think could be super cute. This is something that I've seen on like TikTok a million times that people love, that I would love to make and make look nice. So that's an option. What would be cute to go with a little wrap top. And this wraps around and like ties in the back. I think this would be really cute. Okay, I think that we have our 4 designs. We've got our little wrap outfit. We've got our tailored shirt dress. We've got our romper, and we've got our gown. So let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. I'll be putting these on my Instagram story and possibly my TikTok story. I don't know if TikTok stories do polls. And YouTube as well, to see what you guys like the best. So let me know your thoughts. And yeah, I'm leaning this romper, I'll be real honest. I think it's super cute. I think it could be really fun. So that's what I'm thinking at the moment. But yeah, I had fun doing a quick little fashion sketching video. If you want to see me drape these or do more flat patterning for them, let me know. I will definitely at least record the process, but if you want it, excuse me, if you want it as like a live, let me know and we'll see what we can do. So also say hi to Toby. Say hi to Toby. He's right here. Toby. So hi. How are you? Oh my god, the lag on my Instagram live is so much. I'm just sitting here, and it has been like a full minute since I saw myself wave. That's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, that's me doing my little designing thing. And yeah, like I said, I'll be putting a poll up soon to see opinions. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. If I can get to the right screen, goodbye.